Coming up on the show today, Dave Nadig, CIO and Director of Research at ETF Trends and ETF Database, and Will Ryan, Founder and CEO of Granite Shares. Vaccines may be headed our way, but winter is coming faster. The economy is expected to weaken significantly over the next 2 quarters before vaccine and stimulus finally arrive. So, Dave, with the markets caught up in a tug of war between hopes for a spring reopening and fears of a dark, dreary COVID winter, is the rotation back into cyclicals happening a little too early?
I absolutely think it is. I actually think the opportunity here is to look for weakness in what was working. Things like the direction work from home ETF, WFH. Anytime you see a pullback there, I'd lean in. We just surveyed 2,200 financial advisors. A lot of them are not going to go back to the office, whether there's a vaccine or there isn't. And even if there is, and even if they are going back, they're not going to go back full time. So the companies that we've been talking about for the last 6 months, they're going to continue to be drivers for the next year or two here. I think a lot of the cyclical stuff is already priced in, right? We were just talking about the fact these vaccines are already coming out into the market. The market has already priced those things in. It's going to take, I think, much longer than people realize for the actual living economy on the ground, the malls, if you will, the industrial production to really catch back up. And I think the market's already pricing in a very rosy picture.
Will, we see that chart. It's been very volatile, that work from home ETF. And like we just said here, a lot of this stuff, it may take years before it returns back to normal. Some things may never return to the way they were. What do you think about this trade going forward?
Well, I agree with what Dave is saying, that I think what this year has shown us is like a complete bifurcation between the digital economy and the physical economy. And those companies that have a viable strategy and can survive and thrive in the digital economy are poised to do well and will continue to do well. And they've really been the winners of this pandemic. Those obviously that cannot and survive very much on legacy or physical based economy, those companies I think are going to be impaired or continue to be impaired going forward.
All right, Will, Dave, good chat right now.